Hi, Capricorn. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless deep dive singles reading. Today, we are going to ask Spirit for some evidence for new love, next love. I've got initials and numbers. I also have some charms out today. So we're going to be doing some charms. We're going to ask for some evidence, anything Spirit wants to share with me. These are manifestation readings to attract new love into your life or to confirm a love that has arrived. So welcome everybody. If you're new to my channel, I am a psychic medium. This will be a channeled message. I'm a professional medium and intuitive life and love coach full-time, and I love my YouTube channel. I'm so grateful to be here. I do this part-time, so I appreciate all your likes, your comments, your shares, just to encourage me to do more with it. So I'm very grateful that I'm able to share my gift with you in between my very busy schedule. So let's see what Spirit has for you. We're going to grab a handful of letters. We're going to start today with just putting on the table some clues right out of the gate. Okay, so they could resonate with you, but they could also be coming into your life. So I have an N, I have a Y, I have two D's, I have an A, I have a second A, two A's, two D's. Okay, I have a U. Let me know if these help you. Comment below that, you know, this evidence matched something in your life or had meaning to you. I like to get the feedback. That helps me a lot to know what to do and try to help you guys. I have the number 6. It could be June, could be 6 weeks. Okay, could be 6 years. I don't know. I have the letter R, the letter J, lots of letters, good. I have an X, I have a W, I have a W. I actually feel like this is like a nickname, like RJ, like that came into me as a nickname. There could be somebody watching this now that actually has meaning. I have the letter E, I have an M, and I have 3 Ds, lots of Ds, lots of names out there with the letter D, but 3 Ds today. All right, so those are just a handful of clues, and I know that the charms, of course, have some clues, and I have some other evidence cards, okay? So here we are with my Capricorns today, Spirit. If you could please share with me any messages that are meant for them, any messages that are meant for them. I am listening for you now. Thank you for your guidance, Spirit. Thank you for your guidance. Let's see what they say. I have wisdom. Okay, choose wisely. That's how that came into me. I have the star. You're a star. I love this. You're a star. You're a focus of attention. Okay, it's like I'm completely focused on you. I like that energy right there. And I have healing. I have maybe you have gone through a lot to get to where you are. And I'm going to put you in the category, Capricorn, of I'm not going to settle for anything less than somebody putting me first, somebody looking up to me, somebody respecting me, somebody honoring me, because I have done the work. I have, you know, I don't know. They're saying achieve something, and it could be an achievement just with your own spiritual growth or your own emotional growth. I mean, it could be an achievement like, you know, you're doing really well in your career, but that's not how it's coming into me. It's more this sense of like, I've achieved something. I'm at a good place in my life. Let's say it that way. Okay. I'm at a good place in my life, and I'm not going to settle for anything less than somebody who is worthy of me, right? Somebody who's worthy of me. There you go. Spirit, let's see who's coming into your life. Now, this could be new relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, next partner, future spouse, just, you know, whatever connection that you're looking for, male or female. I do have a tendency to speak in with the masculine energy, but you can always change the pronouns in any of my readings, of course. So let's see. I have a 2 of Swords. Look at you're walking a tightrope. Let's get a couple other cards with that for a second. I have a 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. 10 of Pentacles. I have a Chariot. No, I'm sorry. What is this? This is my death card in this deck. No, my Hanged Man. How is that my Hanged Man? Oh, maybe it's upside down. That's my Hanged Man. Okay, I didn't get it at first with the two heads. It's a Hanged Man. We're waiting. We're pausing. Okay, and I have a Wheel of Fortune. How gorgeous. All right, so the first thing is the sense of abundance coming into you. Yeah, I mean, definitely the healing and the pause with the Hangman, now that I get it. Maybe you have been on hold. Maybe you've been on hold. Maybe you had to get over someone, or you had to focus on yourself for a while, and spirits allowed you to do that work. But as soon as you come out of that, it's a sense of 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm right on target, right? I'm right on target for having everything that I want. It's not selfish to want to be comfortable, to want to have a nice home, if you're, getting up and going to work every day and you're working hard alongside of somebody else. Like, it's not selfish for you to want those things, and the spirit wants you to have those things also. So you're right on target to achieving kind of the life that you want to achieve, whatever that means to you. I want to have a beautiful home. I want to be more comfortable. I don't always want to be like walking a tightrope, right? I don't always want to be, I feel like I'm going to fall. I have to balance everything now. And maybe that's very difficult for you, or you are struggling with doing it all yourself, and it would be nice to have somebody to share the weight with or carry the load with, something like that. But I like the fact that you're right on target, and I like the fact that your luck, your fortune is about to change. So if you feel like you've been on waiting, it's okay. Waiting is important, believe it or not. It gives us a chance to get to know ourselves. It gives us a chance to push energy away that isn't worthy of us. It gives us a chance to say no to, you don't want to be in a relationship just for the sake of a relationship. You want to be in a relationship that is going to help you get to the place where you really want to be, right? I want to be in this happy, comfortable 10 of Pentacles. I want to feel secure. I want to have it all, right? So that's okay. I want harmony in my life. I like that. I want harmony in my life. I want to feel like, listen to the music, like I can sit back and I can just listen to the music. You're transforming. You have gone through something for sure with that, all this energy of healing and this hangman energy, and you're wiser and double, your first card was wisdom. All right, let's say it this way. You have emerged into a different person. Whatever past relationships you had, it doesn't matter. You're no longer that person. So Spirit is going to bring you someone that is in alignment with you today. Okay. You might have met the person that you were with years and years ago. Okay. You might have met them when you were very young. You're not that person today. So you're going to pick somebody who matches exactly who you are today, not who you were 10 years ago or 5 years ago or even 2 years ago. Okay. You have changed. Somebody who inspires you. I like that. Somebody who inspires you or is inspired by you. Little bit of a sense of you turn them on also with that light bulb, like you just happen to turn them on. I like that. Let's keep going. Let's see. Spirit, please share with me my new person. What do you have for me? You're not the same person. I want to stay on that for a second, because whatever relationships you've had, it's defined you. Okay. It's created the new you. I always refer to it as it's a new you. When you end a relationship and you start something new, it's like, what does the new you want? Right. Spiritual growth. You've learned, your soul has been expanding, you have been growing, so you're going to attract somebody who is in alignment with this new energy. So keep that in mind. What you thought you used to like, or the types of people that you used to be attracted to, you may want nothing to do with now, because you're a different person, so don't be surprised if spirit puts somebody in front of you that is nothing like anybody you've ever been with in the past. Maybe that surprises you. Your twin flame is a spiritual alignment. Maybe spirit has been lining you up. You're right on target. So maybe it's divine timing, literally at its best, saying, I've got my twin flame kind of flying into you with that plane. A vacation, a honeymoon. So somebody we're going to travel with, somebody that honeymoon jumped out at me, somebody that maybe it is a long-term commitment, somebody that I look forward to, kind of these plans for the future. Maybe we want to travel in the future. That's nice. There's my luck. There's my luck. I feel lucky that I found you. Okay. I do feel that you had to go through whatever you went through. Okay. Whatever journey you've been on up until now, to become the person that you are, so that you can attract this love. It's a new love, they're saying. This is not somebody coming back from the past. Okay. This is a new love. This is somebody that you haven't met yet. This is somebody, it's an unknown person, they're saying. And one more, it's great chemistry. You turn them on, that light bulb going off. There's somebody that you really turn them on. Okay. So it's great passion, but more importantly, it's a spiritual connection. You came into my life when I need it. Okay. You're coming into my life when, I don't know, I just understand it better, or I have such respect for how people come into your life. And I just believe that there's no coincidences. And I just believe that, literally people are put on your path for a reason. Like you live that philosophy, and then boom, here's your person. Okay. Let's see what some character traits are. Let's just see what their personality may be. Very courageous to you. Maybe they have a job that's courageous. Maybe they're brave or something like that. Very transforming to you. You're going to change together. Okay. Analytical. All right. Maybe they are, on the math and science side of things, or their job is more, I don't know, black and white, right? Analytical, maybe they're just stronger in that area as opposed to like a creative side. I have cheeky, but that's coming into me as almost one of those people who have quick wit, that they say things very fast. They make association. So if they're analytical, they're able to do that. Usually they have that kind of quick mind. They think fast. They think on their feet. They're able to piece things together very quickly, so it came into me more as like quick wit. Okay. Like they're very funny. They're very kind. I'll take kindness any day of the week. Lovesick. I think there's going to be great passion. Okay. I think they're going to, have an immediate crush on you. I think that they are going to let you know that they have a crush on you, or at least in their actions, whether it's they're flirting with you, they're playful for you, or they're kind of teasing a little bit, something like that. They're very fair, open, honest. Did I just say open? Thank you, Spirit. Open, honest, beautiful. Extroverted. They have a little bit of they have a personality for sure, with this kind of fun wit. thinking fast. They're very engaging. Maybe they can talk on a lot of different topics also. Maybe they're very worldly, like they're up on current events or social issues or music industry, theater arts, like maybe they can talk about a lot of different things and be pretty knowledgeable about a lot of different things. They're very patient. I like that. Warm-hearted. This came into me as the person who takes you in their arm, and it's not just a hug, it's like a bear hug. It's like I'm engulfed in their arms. They just hold me in their arms. They're like a big teddy bear to me, is how it's coming in. Just this huge bear hug feeling came into me. Spirit, please share with me. What do you want my Capricorns to know about their next connection or connection they've just met? Hold on to the little things. That's, I don't know. That's coming into me as making things special. Okay. Like, I guess attentive to details. They're making things special for you. I'm going to say something silly, but it feels like more like a gentleman, chivalry. Like they open the car door, they open the door for you. They always make you, walk on the inside of the sidewalk. Like there's all these little gestures. I don't know, somebody taught them well, is how I feel. Like they either had mothers or sisters or something like that taught them really well. But you're very attentive to these little actions that they do that are very little bit old-fashioned and very cordial is the word I want to use. Secrets, hidden feelings. I think we're going to break through. You're the key to this heart. You're going to figure out their feelings. I think they come into you as a strong crush, even a secret admirer feeling. I have feelings for you. I've been kind of walking around you, walking on eggshells a little bit with that little chick, right? I want to invest some time in you. They might have some money. Maybe they invest money. Maybe they're very knowledgeable about investments. They may be even in the financial circles of business. Maybe they're in banking or financial management or accounting because they're analytical. So they could be in some of those types of careers. Let's see where else we're headed. Sleep on it. You'll know more later. I don't know. I have to tell you, I think their energy comes into you as a crush. And it's almost the sense of you might not know how they feel for a little while. You may think that they are interested in you because they're flirty or they are attentive to you. It's almost like they're walking around the issue. They're skirting around you. They don't want to be rejected. They just want to make sure that you feel the same way before they make a move. It's like a little bit of hesitation because they just don't want to be rejected. But I think that once you are able to help them identify that you're interested too, I think then they move forward, and they're very polite. Like I said, they're a little bit old-fashioned. They're a little bit old-fashioned in the respect that they want to do it the right way and take their time, and they don't want to scare you off, So there's something going on with that. I have a judgment. Maybe they feel like this is who they're supposed to be with. I don't know. They're very open and honest. I have a Hierophant. Yeah, their belief system is in stone. I'm going to say that. Their family values are very, very strong. Okay. They have very strong family values, whether it's their religious beliefs, how men treat women, how, women and men successful relationships work and why. I mean, I think that they have just or any relationship. I shouldn't say men and women. It could be women, men, men, it doesn't matter. But they have very traditional values of putting the other person first, is how I feel. And that in order to have a successful relationship, it's like that relationship has to come first over other areas of their lives. So that is like a commitment that either their family goes by, and maybe they have very great role models in their family, that their parents have been happily married for years, or their siblings are happily married. Like there's a very traditional sense about this person. I have temperance, harmony, patience. They're waiting for the right one, and you're it. Maybe they bring you an incredible sense of peace and harmony. Maybe you feel very grounded, or you just feel, you feel balanced with this person. I have a hermit. They're okay being alone. They probably have been alone for a while. They're not running around. They're not dating a lot of different people. They're certainly not sleeping around. Like that wouldn't be somebody that this kind of energy would be. This is somebody waiting for the right one, taking their time until they find the right one. And they always believe that when it was the right one, they would know it. So you come along and you've done all this work, you've done all this healing, you know who you are, you know what you want, and they recognize that in you. They recognize, literally, look at you, you're spiritually grounded. Maybe that's what they're attracted to. Okay, maybe they feel the spiritual connection, the divine connection. I know you were sent to me. Maybe summertime we're going to meet this person. Maybe summertime we're going to meet this person. I have a Libra. Maybe we're going to meet through a friend. Maybe we have a mutual friend together. Somebody will introduce us. Because there is this sense of playfulness. There is this sense of quick, fast thinking, very funny. Maybe they are able to grab your attention. Maybe you think, wow, you know what, this person's like pretty funny and kind of, cute, and I'm attracted to them. And I don't know, they just kind of, you're interested, obviously. I have a Gemini. Could be a Gemini. I have a Virgo, lots of signs. That's nice. Exotic island again, a honeymoon. This feels like a honeymoon. Feels like he's going to take you away. She's going to take you away. Or we just talk about it. Like, where would we go? Where would we go on our honeymoon? And maybe you both have the same ideas. Like if you were to go on a honeymoon someday, where would it be? And you both say the same exact place. So that would be fun. That would be fun. Let's see what else they're saying about this connection. Spirit, what do you want my Capricorns to know? I like the old-fashionedness. I will tell you, I think that it's love letters, receiving good news. Not so much a love letter. Nobody writes love letters anymore, but maybe they do write really nice text messages, or an email, or, they send you little videos and record something, so maybe I'm going to go with more, emotional text messages, as part of your dating or part of your getting to know each other. I have a fight. Battles with emotions or beliefs. Okay. I don't think that they're a fighting person. I don't think that that's their energy. I think that maybe they struggle with meeting the right person who believes in the same things they believe in. Okay. So, if there's somebody that doesn't want to just date around and bounce around and sleep with a whole bunch of people, they're looking for somebody who has those same values and those same morals. And maybe that it's a fight against what they believe and what they want and what's out there. Okay. Like they keep meeting the wrong types of people. They keep meeting people who just want a hookup or one night, or they don't want a real relationship. So maybe the battle is just, they feel like they're meeting the wrong people over and over again. A crystal ball, clear outlook on the future. I love this. I feel like they want it all with that 10 of Pentacles earlier. and they do feel lucky. And I feel like it's just a sense of, I can have it all. Like, what does my crystal ball say, right? What does my crystal ball say? If I could look into my future, I want to be loved. I want to have love in my life. I want to find my best friend. I want to be with somebody that we have a lot in common. I want to share my life with somebody. Like if I were to say to a magic ball, a crystal ball right now, what do I want? And I could see into my future, I would say that that's what your person wants. And it's probably what you want also. So that's gorgeous. Love potion, love attraction, and a sexual arousal. A little bit of, when you start to fall in love with somebody and you're like, are you drugging me? Like, did you put something in my drink to feel this way? Because when you start to fall in love, you do feel that woozy. You feel like you're floating sometimes, right? So a little bit of a kidding way of like, you must have put something in my drink to make me feel this way. So I think it's just, this person's very playful and a lot of fun. Let's get a couple of clues. Let's see what the clues are saying today. Let's get a scoop of charms. I've got my charms here. Sorry about the noise. Let's just get a scoop and see what the scoop is saying. What do we got today, Spirit? We've got the number 11, could be November. I have the number 5, could be May. I have 2 5s because there's a 5 on here also. Hold on, let me show you this. So this is like a dress up, like, maybe it's a date night or something, but I have May, could be 5 weeks. Yeah, here's like a sexy dress, like it's a date, okay, something like that. I have the letter N. Okay, I have a letter N. I had a letter N right from the beginning, so that's important. I have a K. I have a P. We have a P on the table already, so that could be significant also. I have an F. Did I have an F? I don't remember if I had an F. I don't think I had an F yet. So I have an F, and I have a Taurus. Okay, so it could be a Taurus. We have a lot of sign energy today. That's nice. All right, let's see what else they have for you. What else is going on in this connection? Spirit, where is this connection headed? What do you have for us in the future? What are their feelings going to be for me? What do you want us to know about this connection? I have to tell you, this is an old-fashioned love story. I mean, that is how I'm going to describe this reading. I mean, some of you, that may be a dream come true. Maybe that's exactly what you're looking for. I have 3 of Wands. They're thinking about a future. They're going to want a future. Okay. This isn't a one-time deal. This is somebody who wants a future, wants to plan a future, wants a life, something like that. 9 of Swords. They're tired. I think there's a big part of them. Where's that other card that we struggled with this fight? I think there's a big part of them that they just keep meeting the wrong people. Like they're just kind of sick and tired of the dating apps or meeting the wrong people, or that these people only want one thing. Nobody wants a serious relationship. Like, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of stories back and forth between the two of you with something like that. And it's just not, it's important to them. It's important to them that they feel like they're put in somebody's life, that they're meant to be in somebody's life. They really do believe in that. They probably have a great spiritual foundation. Okay. They just always believed in, they believe in true love. They believe in loving somebody until, vows like death do us part. I mean, they just are very, spiritually grounded with, I just know God is going to bring me the right person. I'm going to say it that way. 2 of Pentacles, maybe they're going back and forth with dating different people. Nobody until you is how I feel, but I'm sure that they date different people. I'm not thinking that they're, a hermit completely, but nobody that they're really excited. I feel like it's a battle to date people. I feel like they just keep meeting the wrong people and they get discouraged. That could be you also, but they just get discouraged. It's been very difficult. Ten of Pentacles. They want to be a happy home, happy life. We had the Ten of Pentacles earlier, right? And a Temperance and a Balance. You guys are going to be a great match. You're going to really balance each other. Maybe it's a great like yin and yang energy. Maybe it's what they're really good at, you know, you're not, and vice versa. Maybe you complement each other in different areas, you know, like maybe they're very logical, but you're very creative, you know, so there could be some kind of, you know, something like that going on. I have a Two of Swords. They're trying to make a decision to just to move ahead with their life. Like this is somebody who probably is thinking along the lines of like how old they are and that they'd like to have a family and they'd like to settle down. They'd like to be with the person that, you know, they could, you know, have all of those things with, you know, so there could be some kind of time element going on also with them, you know, that I always thought that I'd be married by this point in time, or I would have started my family by this point in time. You know, there could be some kind of time element. That could be you also. Let's see what else they're saying. Let's see what their feelings are. I love your smile and making you laugh. This person has a great sense of humor. Okay. They're going to see their future. They're going to be looking at their future. Okay. They're going to be thinking about, who do I want to be with at the end of the day? Well, I don't know about you, but I want to, after all is said and done, I want to be with the person who makes me laugh. It is so important. It is so important that, you know, somebody sees the humor in situations that are sometimes challenging, or somebody just, you know, is light, always light instead of always negative and dragging me down, you know. So this person absolutely makes you laugh. I want to hold you in my arms and kiss you. Remember that bear hug feeling I had? So I do feel that also. I want to feel your soft lips on mine. There's definitely a crush. I'm going to say this person probably fantasizes about you. I'm thinking that they probably are admiring you before we even start off in a real connection. I need to be alone with you. I think there's definitely a fantasy element going on. Maybe you're the first person they've been this attracted to, you know, something like that. I'm loyal to you and only you. 100%. 100%. This person has such amazing morals, values, belief systems, religious beliefs. You just don't treat people that way. You know, they probably the person that says, I hate cheaters, you know, like they're very, very faithful. That is not something you're going to have to worry about. I have a 9 of Cups. It's you and only you, right? It's you and only you. You can see like even the loyalty, like I'm so dedicated to you. Like they just stare into your eyes and they can't get enough of you. You know, I want the loyal person. I do. I mean, who doesn't, right? Who you don't, nobody wants to be lied to or hurt. So this person's going to be loyal. Whoever this is, they're looking for a committed long-term relationship. Okay. Maybe it's a crush at first. Maybe it starts out as, wow, I can't get this person out of my mind. There's got to be something going on here. Ooh, my hands just tingled when I said that. Either way, this is going to move into, we both realize that we're great energy together. We balance each other very well. We laugh, we have fun. And, you know, Spirit's finally, you know, taking that weight off our shoulders of, you know, whatever the struggle, I guess, with the search, the struggle with finding the right one, right? So something is going on with that, but there is always that one person out there that does make you laugh and does make you smile. And they're out there. They're out there. And Spirit's trying to show you that they're out there. And these could be their clues. You know, these could be some of the evidence that Spirit's putting in front of you today. So use this as a manifestation. If you're still looking, if you're waiting, just use it. What we think about, we attract. And we're going to ask Spirit to continue to guide you on this journey for love. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.